How can wealth glorify God's covenant? Today, we delve into Deuteronomy 8 verse 18, exploring how the wealth we gain can serve to establish God's covenant. This journey takes us through understanding biblical principles of wealth, its purpose, and how obedience to God and spiritual wisdom intertwine with material blessings. Deuteronomy 8 verse 18 states, "And you shall remember the Lord your God, for it is he who gives you power to get wealth, that he may establish his covenant which he swore to your fathers." This verse highlights a crucial principle: the source of our power to gain wealth is God himself. This wealth is not merely for personal gain, but to fulfill God's promises. Picture a farmer planting seeds. While he labors with skill, it's the water and sunlight, beyond his control, that enable growth. Similarly, God is the ultimate provider, allowing us to harness resources for his divine purposes. Wealth is a powerful tool when used to further the gospel of Christ. It's like a mighty river, with the potential to refresh and bring life wherever it flows. However, just as a river can flood and cause destruction if unchecked, so too can wealth lead to ruin if not directed with wisdom and purpose. When we align our resources with God's kingdom work, we're contributing to a cause much greater than ourselves, the fulfillment of the Great Commission. Remembering God as the source of our wealth requires humility and obedience. It calls us to view our blessings as instruments for his glory. Obedience is the compass that keeps us aligned with God's will. Picture a captain steering a ship by the stars. Without a guiding light, the ship would drift aimlessly. Similarly, without obedience to God's Spirit, even our greatest resources are misdirected. Balancing the spiritual and material aspects of life is akin to a tightrope walker maintaining equilibrium. The journey is precarious yet purposeful. Wealth should never replace our spiritual commitments. Instead, it should enhance them, much like adding a powerful engine to a well-built ship. It's through diligent prayer and seeking God's guidance that we can maintain this balance, ensuring our lives reflect both material stewardship and spiritual devotion. Finally, we are invited to view our participation in using wealth for God's covenant as joining a grand mission. Imagine an artist with a blank canvas, each brushstroke contributing to a masterpiece. Our resources, when surrendered to God, add strokes to his grand tapestry, completing the picture of his kingdom on earth. Through our faith, efforts, and obedience, the Great Commission moves closer to fulfillment. In closing, let us remember that wealth is but a tool in our journey as disciples. As stewards of God's blessings, our call is to use all he has given us to fulfill his covenant and further his kingdom. As we walk down this path, may we always recognize him as the source and purpose of everything we possess. Choose today to align your wealth with God's divine mission.